Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, I feel like I need a new intro. This feels so like repetitive. I'll think about it. Today, what are we doing? Maths Australia season 10 episode 4. Before I get into it, please make sure to like the video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. We have 2 more couples getting married today and 2 next week, child. Is that it? Are we done? Are they still doing the mid-season marriages too? Because, whew, it's a lot of people to keep up with. Okay, first we have Caitlin. She's 27. And Shannon, who is 30. She's a makeup artist who doesn't have a great track record whatsoever when it comes to picking men, while Shannon says he is kind, loyal, and respectful.
My general type of guy is usually one who looks like he'll ruin my life.
So why do you think you've had this pattern of seeking out these men?
I'm such an open book, but that definitely opens a door for me to then get walked on and taken advantage of.
Do you love yourself?
Do I love myself? Oh, sorry. Not as much as I should.
I have had my heart broken, absolutely. We were about 7 years engaged, but there was always breakups. I'm a great dad. I love being a dad. But sometimes after seeing my daughter, it does get lonely.
Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out. I could be reaching, but if you know me already, you know that's what I do, okay? He says he's ready for full commitment, right? But he was in a 7-year engagement. And even in the engagement, there were breakups. I don't know about you guys, but that's a red flag for moi. Okay, to me, the way I see engagement, unless you're trying to get money together or there's just some extenuous circumstances that just can't allow you to get married when you want to, I feel like engagement is saying, even if it were tomorrow, I'm ready today. You know? So 7 years, scary. She's also looking for somebody who's emotionally available but pursues emotionally unavailable men. And then I hear Shannon and I feel like he too is emotionally unavailable, but time will tell. I could be wrong and I'm ready to eat that cake when it's time to eat it. Okay. At the wedding, they're both nervous but impressed with the pairing, even the parents too.
First impression, she's crack up. She's good on the eye, absolutely. Really big, nice eyes. Hold my hands.
Not a head, Jen.
I don't think I can I?
I'm a bit sweaty. You definitely can, but like, sorry. I'm like, nice eyes on you.
She's all right, yeah. She's cheeky.
Okay, so here's another reach. Okay, guys, she's very taken by his eyes, right? She's like, they're so intense, they're so blue, I could look at them forever. But that's all she said. She didn't say anything else about him physically. So I'm sure she's not unattracted to him because, you know, she was kissing him at the wedding. She kissed him at the reception, kissed him at the honeymoon. Like, there is attraction there. But I think maybe like she has to like work herself up to being fully attracted to him. And maybe she's just so sick of what she's dealt with in the past that she's like, listen, if y'all say he's a good man, I'm going to go with it regardless of what I think. Maybe. Could be reaching. I don't know. In their vows, she says she's looking for someone who is fun with a sense of humor. And he says that he is an honest man and loyal and looking for a partner in crime. And I would say he found it because on their honeymoon, you would think these two have been dating for years.
So fancy. I feel like out of place. Rich people things. The mood at the moment between me and Shan is fun.
Everything's got this funky little dude on it.
That's, I think, Versace.
That's him. Really?
Is it?
Audrey Hepburn, congratulations. Did Audrey Hepburn write this to us?
No, I think she's dead.
Okay. Oh, is she?
Happy honeymoon.
Happy honeymoon.
I love how they are just so comfortable with each other. They're allowed to be goofy, and it's like a no judgment zone with the two of them, kind of like the other couple who consummated their marriage. Like just a very like, I like you, you like me, y'all know the deal. You know what I mean? Like just that comfortability. It's nice. It's really nice to see. The next couple we have getting married is Alyssa, who's 35, and Duncan, who is 36. Alyssa is the ex-Mormon girl who grew up in a very strict household until a revelation in her family led her away from that whole religion. And Duncan wants a whirlwind romance that will last forever.
No alcohol, no caffeine. So growing up, I couldn't drink any kind of pop or soda. We're taught to, you know, turn off any emotion that's not like happy or joyful. My life changed forever when my dad came out as gay. It was an absolute shock to my whole family, especially being in the Mormon religion.
I want that love that knocks your socks off. I think true love and forever relationships are hard to find.
It's extremely important to me that my future husband just completes my family.
Duncan definitely wants kids. He's 36, so that's not really like a surprise. Like, you know, if you want a family at that age, you're kind of just like, okay, got to get to it. I mean, men can go longer than we can, but yeah. She's 35 and she already has a child. I don't know if she wants another kid. And even when she's talking about family, she's making it seem like her husband is going to complete the family unit. And I don't know if she wants more, but I'm sure that's something that they're going to get into. So anyways, at the wedding, she is completely enamored. Okay. Completely enamored by this man. And so is he, but he's playing it cool.
Let's get married. He is... Oh my God. Hi.
Hey.
You have great teeth.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you. Whew.
I just felt an instant feeling of warmth and connection. She's got an amazing smile, and her eyes are something that I gravitated towards straight away.
She wanted him to cry when she was walking down the aisle, but he didn't. And it's fine, honestly. The way that Duncan is, like, also, why would he cry? He don't even know you, girl. Anyways, Duncan, he just gives me suave. He just gives me like man, you know, just man, in tune with his emotions, just like you're able to be comfortable around him. So I'm definitely liking the vibe these two have going on at the reception. Like, they're just laughing, having a great time. Like literally everything is just perfect. I think in their vows, like he reiterated the whole, like, I want a whirlwind romance. I want to build a family and all that stuff. And she was like, he's saying all the perfect things, but just know I have a polarizing opinion from time to time. And sometimes you might not agree with it, but I'm going to share it regardless. That's probably going to play a part in this season. We know that to be true. Alyssa literally has found Prince Charming. Like, he is Prince Charming.
I feel like Duncan is a bit of a hopeless romantic, and I'm not used to that, but I absolutely love it.
I feel good about the journey we're going on in terms of like the speed that we're going at.
Same.
It made me feel a bit giddy, actually. I can't believe I just said that, but it's true.
Like, guys, isn't this what we all want? If you're into cis heterosexual men, just an attractive, self-assured, mature, romantic, emotionally in tune man. Should I sign up for Married at First Sight? Is that what I should do? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You're trying to tell me that I should sign up, right? Yeah, I should. Then they're gonna match you with somebody like Jesse, and I'm gonna be livid. On to the already married couples, we have Lyndall and Cameron. Things are going great between them, but the honeymoon box did expose some concerns that Cameron has about Lyndall's. Did I call her Lyndon? My bad. Lyndall's health.
Is there anything about me that concerns you?
I think the thing that scared me at the start was when you said a life expectancy of 32 years old.
Yeah.
Which is 5 years.
Like, I understand why he's concerned. you know, you meet someone that you like, it's going really well, and then what?
The thing is, the worst thing is now is that there's something that I can't do to help you out throughout this.
I'm finally in a place where I can do this without the guilt and the worry that I'm not going to be okay, because I know I'm going to be okay. It's hard stuff, hey?
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah.
I think he handled it so great. He definitely knows how to approach the situation with care and compassion. Jesse could take a note, but we're going to get onto him in a moment. So yeah, I love how he was saying it is a concern of mine, but it's not going to derail me from pursuing this connection with you. Some of you guys in the comments were saying logistically, it wouldn't make sense for her to live with somebody who has a remote lifestyle when she is dependent on having accessible healthcare. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how they navigate that. But yeah, the honesty box, you know, was opening up feelings and other things.
Are we hitting bases, or have we gone for a home run?
No, we went straight for the home run. I think I've said it before, but I'm not here to f***
Last night was good. So yeah, we shagged. Oh.
It's not bad, hey?
And I can't wipe the smile off my face, so I reckon the experts who nailed this one have done pretty well.
They're my front runners. They are my front runners. It feels like a cosmic connection. Yes, I'm being dramatic, but that's how I feel about these two. I really like them together. Who I don't like together is Bronte and Harrison. So of course, Bronte decided to be the bigger person and bury the issues surrounding her wedding, the other women. I think she was told about like women. No, she was only told about a woman, but the gossip blogs are saying it was women. No, even he said it was women. Girl, Bronte, why did you bury this situation? Anyways, like they're having a good time and he's being very flirty, very complimentary, very sexually charged. And, you know, they do what adults do.
The person I was coming into this bears absolutely no relevance on, you know, that everything changed for me the moment we met. I cannot tell you how sexy you look today. Oh my God. Let's take everything not to jump over this chair right now.
I woke up this morning feeling a little bit off. How things ended last night, especially after having such a good day. It was really hard to kind of wrap my brain around like what even happened.
We're still getting to know each other and still trying to figure out the do's and the don'ts, and we need to definitely strip it back and just get to know each other.
I don't really want to talk about it anymore though.
So yeah, here's why I have an issue with her burying the situation so quick. Like, the man did not deny anything that was said at the wedding. If anything, he reinforced those claims and even added his own, you know, his own details that were not great either, you know? So I'm thinking to myself, if you're aware that this man was keeping his options open and is continuing to keep his options open with plenty of women, why did you think that engaging with him sexually would have been the best option? I'm not judging here. You're an adult. You felt the time was right. That is your business. I just wonder, what was it about him that earned your vulnerability in that way? I feel like she should have kept her guard up until he had proven himself worthy to explore her in that way. And yeah, unfortunately now she's having regrets because he just kind of like did I'm trying to say it without being crude. He dined and dashed. Okay. Yeah, let's say that. Speaking of dining and dashing, they spent the day apart, but they came back together for dinner. And the honeymoon box, honey, it didn't go well.
Ever since Harrison and I had sex, it's definitely hindered how we both feel about each other. That's clear.
I just think that, you know, it lacked a bit of passion from, you know, I just felt like it did. I just need time to find you sexually attractive again.
Huh? For days it's been you're hot, you're sexy, unless he's freaking lying to me.
To me, and you know this is true because I even said it with Jesse, when a guy constantly says, oh, she's hot, she's so hot, wow, it's hot, hot, hot. Like when hot is the adjective for me, I just think this is so surface level. I'd rather she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, like I'm so taken back by her. Like, you know what I mean? Like some more adjectives than just hot, because I would be concerned. I'd be like, okay, are you just looking at me like a piece of meat kind of thing? And unfortunately, that was the situation for Bronte. Again, I say, I don't know what about him after you burying the hatchet, which good on you. A lot of people would not be able to. What about him said, he has earned my trust. He has earned this vulnerability. Yeah, I don't know if the act itself was not great, but they both left unsatisfied. She wanted more of a physical, she wanted more of a mental connection, while he just wanted the physical. And here we are today. Last but not least, we have Claire and Jesse. And this is an interesting one for me because I told you guys that I had a feeling Jesse's big personality was a facade or was an over-exaggeration to compensate for something. Here he is talking to Claire, basically saying that he tends to be a big personality to make up for the fact that oftentimes he feels like he's not masculine enough.
You typically have unrelenting standards that rule women out early, and you cut and run. Maths, it will highlight where you're going wrong, and then put the mirror in front of you and say, what are you going to do about it?
You strike me as a super independent person. You don't need no man, right? The way I am in my manness is I want to provide. I want to be the strong center point. For a bloke, I'm pretty feminine. What I want to deliver, I feel like you've already got the package.
The way that he explains things that are going wrong in his relationship with Claire, there's definitely an insecurity that he cannot be that head honcho in the relationship. So he said, any place that I feel like I should be the provider, I should step in, you've already got it covered. But she's never said that to him. She's never projected that onto him as far as we know. So that's an insecurity that, no offense, you have to deal with on your own. That's not my responsibility. Like, if you feel small in my presence, like, I feel like that's a thing you gotta unpack. She can only do so much. I mean, now she's aware, so maybe she'll do it just a little bit more of like, okay, well, I can relinquish this so that he can have his moment and we can share the spotlight when necessary. But I don't think that she needs to dim herself just because this man has insecurities about identifying more with femininity than masculinity. Not her job. Not at all. That's something you should have unpacked before coming into a process where you would be married. Fake or not, you know? He does irritate me because, like, I think his definition of masculinity is the toxic masculinity. There's nothing wrong with being a masculine man who's in tune with his emotions. There's nothing wrong with being a masculine man and allowing a woman to shine. There's nothing wrong with being a masculine man and, like, just being authentically yourself and not feeling like you have to put on a persona to be seen. Trust yourself. Trust what you got going on. If you have self-love, if you have self-worth, if you have a high self-esteem, whatever is going on around you does not faze you whatsoever. So anyways, I'm thinking, okay, they just had a breakthrough. Here comes the honeymoon box. It's going to be a breeze. No, ma'am.
What are those icks and why are they so impactful to you?
I'll just tell you, the first one is the star sign chicks.
Oh, wow. Instant ick. See you later.
Like all these chicks back in Perth, and they tell me they're into star signs. It's like, no, not about that, man.
But if it's giving someone like positivity and it gives someone something to believe in, don't you think that's actually a really nice thing?
That's great for them. I just don't give a Well, I think you know the most annoying. It's the...
I don't know. Tell me.
Well, it's the random comments on everything. Oh my God, look at the water. Oh my God, amazing.
Yeah, no, you're not my person. I've decided that.
Oh, I was surprised when she walked away. I mean, she wanted to hear an example. So I gave it to her.
That really hurts my feelings. I think that's not a nice person to do that. I don't want to stay in this room with him and I want to go home.
This ick thing that he has, this vibrato that he's now trying to display, it's all just showing low self-worth, if you ask me. Because why must you tear this woman down in order to feel good about yourself? That's pathetic. That's disgusting, actually. So, him, Harrison, throw them away. Throw them away. I'm done with them. They disgust me. They're the type of men who thrive in belittling women. And honestly, gross. Gross. And what upsets me too is like, Claire never said there's anything wrong with the way that, what's this man's name? Jesse presents, right? He has this insecurity about not being masculine enough and literally says he identifies more with femininity. She never said that was an issue. She accepted him as he came, no problem. So now why are you demonizing this girl? Why are you like, why are you doing this to her? She doesn't deserve that. And I'm glad she left. And I hope she stays over there. I hope she does not get back into this. Actually, no. I need her to come back into the experiment so that the experts can read him his rights. Yeah, that's what I need. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.